Hello and happy Sunday. Say hi when you come in. Let me know that you're here. My name is Jeannie. I'm the independent designer of Chalkology and the blogger behind Create and Babble. I hope you're all having a good Sunday. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Robin. I hope everybody's good. We're going to make some bags, some Christmas, I call them Santa sacks. You know, these are those big canvas bags with a handle and a drawstring. And we're going to decorate one of these today. I've been commissioned to make some for people. And also I am finishing someone's from the workshop on Friday night. I had a workshop where we were making them. And this girl, she had her daughter, it was a friend of my daughter's. And she didn't have time to finish hers. And I said, you know what, I'll just do it. I'll just do it on a live because I wanted to show everybody anyway. And so we're going to do Santa's face on the front. This transfer is called Santa Approved. And let me make sure that I'm in the right space because we all know Santa likes to, or not Santa, but Facebook likes to mess around with me. So I just want to make sure we're in the right place, and we are. Oh, good. Yay. And let me get that out. Okay, good. So, you know what I just thought of? I just looked at myself. I like this sweater. And we're going to be using ink, and I know me. So, I'm prepared this time with my apron because I don't want to get ink on this. We're going out in a little bit. We're going to go to Costco in a little. I know, pray for me. I'm going to Costco on a Sunday afternoon. What are we thinking, right? So, has anybody made any Santa bags? I have made them in the past with a vinyl, and I have to say that I like that whole inking idea better because vinyl has a tendency to like curl up at the edges and that kind of thing. So I think inking is probably a good idea. So what I've already done is put an ink mat inside here. And what that does is it holds the canvas bag in place while you're inking, but it also prevents the ink from going back to the other side. All right, so those are the little details. Let's get this transfer put down on here. So we're going to do this pretty much smack dab in the middle. Now, important thing is to get all of the wrinkles out and then decide, what do you want to do here? Do we want to do all one color, or do we want to do the different elements in different colors? That's what's nice about this. You decide when you're making yours what you want to do. Let me get out some various size squeegees because I think I'm going to divide colors up on this, and then we're going to make this bag even more special. You know what, I'm going to move Santa down a little bit. I want to move him down more towards the bottom, not the bottom, but just a little bit, because I'm going to do something as a border at the top. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can see. Okay, you can see. So here, let me get him attached. Wait till you see the detail of this Santa. All right, so I've decided to do like the holly leaves in green, of course. I'll do the berries in red. And then I'm going to do the word Santa and the word approved with these lines in black. And then I think, I haven't tried this yet, but I want to do all of Santa except for the hollies and the berries in gray. Now let me check out this gray ink. See, I have enough. Okay, I just want to make sure that I had enough and that we're good to go with that. I thought, you know, if I don't like it, I can go over it with black, but I think that'll look pretty cool. All right, so let's just start at the top and work our way down. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And if you would like to see the product list, just say hi, just type something in the comments, and then you'll get a pop-up, you'll get a response that will give you a link to click on to get to the product list. So let's do Santa in black. Just the word Santa. And what's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? Is it nice where you are? And look, it's a sunny, cold day here in Pennsylvania. I opened the door to check the temperature and it's a little chilly, but the sun's out, which makes everything better if the sun is out. So is your sun out? Yes or no? And let's go ahead and do approved down here at the bottom. Do I have the ink mat? Yes, making sure the ink mat's under there. And if you were to make a Santa bag for every child in your life, how many Santa bags would you need? How many Santa sacks would you need? I would need 2. I have 2 grandkids. So how many children are in your life that you would need to make Santa bags for? Tell me in the comments. All right, so I think I have all the black parts done. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that up, move that out of the way, and wipe off my fingers to make sure I don't transfer any of that black ink to the bag where I don't want it. Okay. I don't have to really worry about peeling anything up at this point because the ink doesn't dry near as fast as the chalk paste. Now I'm going to get, using this, I love this little tool. And then we have an even newer, smaller one I'll show you to do, you know what? Maybe I'll use the new, smaller one. Look how small this one is. This is a detail tool. And this is new. And it's got a tiny little squeegee on the end, on the one end. And then it has a little round tip on the other. So this is perfect for getting into these tight little areas. Okay. Let's get these little round holly berries, I guess they are, because they're with the holly. So I guess they're called holly berries. Makes sense to me. So I'm going to go through this whole design and look for these and just do them and get them done. Now, of course, you could do this whole, would you do one whole color if this was you, or would you divide up the colors? I'm curious as to what other people, because I've seen it done like all red and it's pretty. All black is cool. For this one, I'm just dividing out the colors. All right, I think I got all of the berries. So I'll close that up. I am going to use the red again, so I'm going to leave this out. And divide, you would divide it up too. What's awful? Oh, I have 3 inches. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jeannie. Oh my God. That is terrible. Oh, I just smeared that. Well, it's going to be gray, so I think we're going to be okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I was just make it look like that was lifted up a little bit. So let me get to the green part, and now I'm going to go back to, this is called the multi-tool, this edge. So let me dry off that squeegee and get to the green. And we'll do the green holly leaves. There we go. But that's really close to that red, but I think I can get them. Who besides me is brave enough to go to Costco on a Sunday, huh? Okay. Some leaves over here. And some right here. This is close too. Maybe I should be using that smaller one. Let me grab that again. We're getting into some tight little spaces on Santa's hat. Santa, why do you have to have a holly and berry on your hat? But it is cute though. And the rest of Santa, like I said, is going to be all gray. Let me get these leaves down here. We have a little one and then we have a big one. And then we'll be done with the green on this portion. We've been celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary pretty much all weekend. Well, because our anniversary was actually Friday, 5 years, and then, but I had a workshop on Friday that I had scheduled without even thinking. And then last night we went out to dinner, and today he gave me my anniversary gift, because I didn't know. Did you know 5th anniversary is wood? So he gave me this cute little wooden plaque, kind of, with it's laser cut words actually, and apparently blue, some kind of blue stone is also for 5th wedding anniversary. So he gave me this cross. Isn't it pretty? And it's got a blue stone in it. So that was really nice. So we've had a good weekend. We were married on the beach 5 years ago in North Wildwood, New Jersey. Last year, of course, it wasn't COVID. We were able to go back, you know, to the beach and go out to dinner at the same place where we had our wedding dinner and stuff, and that was nice. But this year we stayed home. So it's been a nice weekend. I hope you're all having a good weekend. All right, I think I'm done with the green and red of the hollies and berries. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now, we just have to do Santa himself. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this. Even though I'm not worried about that drying, I just wanted to show you how that looks. Looks like I need to do that little bit of black there. Looks like I missed the bottom of that A. So let me get that quick. Okay. And nobody should have to experience that and go through that. I'm so sorry, Jeannie. I'm so sorry. I can't stop thinking about that. I need another wipe to wipe off this jar. I'm getting black ink everywhere. That is me. Let me wipe this off. Okay, next. Am I going to need green anymore? I don't think so. Let me close up, wipe off the... Get in the habit if you don't already, but if you get the jars of ink and paste, get in the habit of like wiping off the rim. I usually do that when I'm done, you know, with my lives and stuff. But I want to close this one and get it out of the way, because I usually make disasters. Okay. If I leave the ink out. Now I want to wipe off my hands good and get moving on this gray. All right, I'm going to use this bigger size squeegee, and I'm just making sure I have no lumps, bumps, or wrinkles. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? I think you can. Okay. I'm going to lay down some gray on, not on where the silk screen is, just on the green part, and just smooth, lightly go over this. Not real hard. Need some more. And I'll just move that over with my squeegee. And I might need to get out a smaller one. Yeah, let's get a smaller one. Okay. There we go. There's a lot of very fine detail on this Santa's face. So I want to make sure to get it all covered. And then it gets tight to that green. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my little tool again, so I can get close to the ivy or holly or whatever that is. I'm not good at greenery. Whatever that is. All right, do I get... All right, let's take a peek. There, that A looks a lot better. And here comes Santa. Look at the detail of that. That's awesome. All right, put this over here. And I hope you guys can see. I am going to lift it up and bring it closer so that you can see some of that detail in his face and his beard and all of that. That's pretty. There. Try not to make it just. So there is that. All right. Now, I did leave room at the top of this Santa, and she did request that we put something with snowmen on the back. So of course I can't do anything on the back until this completely dries, which won't be until tomorrow for it to be thoroughly dry. But I can add something to the top, because I think if you look at this in its entirety, let me hold it back here. I think, you know, it definitely needs something else. So here's what we're gonna do. And you've seen me, if you watched me at the beach, add a, we're gonna add a border to the top. So I moved my ink mat up so it's closer to the top of the bag. And I thought this would be really cute to do a row or two from the Comfort and Joy transfer. These, I don't know what you want to call these. Do you want to call them snowflakes or stars? They look like quilted snowflakes to me, but they could be stars too. So I don't know what you want to call them. I call them both. I've called them stars, I've called them snowflakes. But I thought putting a couple of rows of them along the top would be cute. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm not going all the way to the very tippy top, and here's why. This bag has a cord in the casing here, so it's lumpy. That would be really hard to ink over top of. It would be a disaster. So I'm going to move down a couple of inches, and because I want to work on a solid surface. I don't want to get too close to this edge where there's a seam, because when you get too close to, when you get to lumps and bumps, it doesn't give you good results because it's too lumpy. You need to have a really flat surface. And in fact, I've been using this transfer so much lately that it's not sticking as well as I would like it to. So what I'm doing is spraying my bag with a little bit of repositionable like stencil spray, and that's going to give me good contact. And that's just a little tip. If you're using a transfer over and over again on fabric like this one, because I've been making a table runner with it, which I'll show you this week. This is a repeatable pattern. And how do you know that? Is because see how it's half of a snowflake or star, whatever you want to call it, on one end, and it'll match up with the other end. So that makes it repeatable. So this is perfect for a border, I think. I think it's perfect. Okay, so let's smooth this down. And I'm doing this in red because I like red for Christmas. So, you know, you might do your stars in a different color, but I love it. I love the red. In fact, the table runner that I'm working on, it's red fabric with white stars or snowflakes, whatever you call them. So I'm gonna have to remember I am only doing the first 2 rows. So I'm putting my arm here to remind myself, because I get talking and get carried away and end up doing something I didn't mean to do. And you've all seen me do it. So this is my reminder. I could also put tape down, but I don't see the tape, and this is a lot faster and easier. Okay. So now I'll do my second row. And then I'll show you how, I won't be able to actually do it, but I'll explain when I'm done here. Ooh, look. How I'm going to take this around to the other side of the bag. See, I got talking and got carried away. So I have to remember. Even with my arm here, I still went past. All right. We're getting to the end. And it's so nice that they made this repeatable for big, long projects like the table runner. Is going to be so pretty. I can't wait to show you to you. Maybe we'll bring that back tomorrow to show you the table runner. Because I actually have to sew 2 pieces together to get it long enough for my long table. All right. I think I'm going to go over it just to make sure I got all of the silk screen covered. Did I miss any little points? That's what I seem to miss is, you know, the points of these stars or snowflakes, whatever you call them. Okay. I think I got them all. So I'll put that in the water, close this up. Now I won't repeat this pattern again until this is dry, because I don't want to lay a transfer down on wet ink. So let's see how we look. Oh, that looks cute. Really pretty. I'm gonna stick this to my table. Wash off my fingers. Let me know what you think. If I lift this straight up And go back. There it is. That is so cute. It definitely needed something. And I think I like how that looks. All right, now, tomorrow, after this is good and dry, all of this ink, what I'll be able to do is then open up this bag this way and then lay that transfer and line it back up so I can have a continuous line of these stars the whole way around at the top of this bag. So that's what's nice about having a repeatable pattern. So we'll let this dry overnight. I've got my easy press here to heat set that when it's done, and then I can continue on to the back side. And I'm so glad I put my apron on because I'm getting awfully close to the red ink on this thing. All right, I have this over on the table. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I will be back later. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing the sprinkle love. I appreciate that too. I might be back tonight. I have so much to show you and so little time. But let me know in the comments when you're gonna start. Are you gonna tell me yes or no? I hate to ask yes or no questions, but I would love to know how many of you, just because of everything, this year is just so different. If you plan on decorating earlier, say earlier or later, depending on if you're going to be decorating earlier than usual, or are you decorating for the holidays later than usual? I would love to know. I'll be decorating earlier than usual. I think because this is just such a crazy time, 2020 is just crazy, that I just need cheer. I need cheer. I want to be surrounded by pretty, and Christmas decorations make me smile and make me happy. So, and that's what's so cool about it. You decorate when you want to. I'm just curious on how many people are going to be decorating earlier than usual, just for the spirit and the cheer to be started earlier in the year. So as soon as Halloween's the last trick-or-treater has left, if we even get any, I'm taking down Halloween and putting up Christmas. So my husband's been warned. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your day, and take care of each other, and we'll see you either tonight or tomorrow. Bye.